Welcome to the realm of Millenia. This week's hot take, week 43, Devil's Advocate, is where are all the good men at? Yes, we are answering this question for the third time. Where are all the good men at? Well, this week's answer, week 43, Devil's Advocate, is here saying that the good men are dwindling to oblivion. But why? Why are they dwindling? Where are they going? They're dwindling to oblivion because they started to believe all women instead of just the proper few. Because not all women are right. I dare say 98% of women are right, but not all of them. They started believing all women, including the ones who were wrong. And they fell for it. Like, my husband better get right the hell over here. Where is he at? Why is he making me wait? Where's my husband? Is the question people are asking nowadays. But the simple answer is, your husband's out there listening to other women. Because instead of listening to you, the right one, they was messing with the wrong one all these years. They started believing all women instead of just you. And it's your fault for saying believe all women too, instead of just believing you. Right? If you don't like all men, you shouldn't have all these men believing all women instead of just the right one, right? It's actually, all the good men are gone because they believed all women instead of just the proper few, like you. Believe all women has ruined all men for all women. Because all men are listening to all women instead of just the right one for them. Instead of just listening to the few that matter, to the few good ones, or just the right one, or the proper few for them, they started believing all women. And because they started believing all women, they started changing for all the women, including the bad ones, right? That's why you have women who have this understanding of, oh, why are all the men like that? They're looking around and asking questions, like saying these terrible things about women, calling women whores. Meanwhile, they believed all women. They believed the women who said, I want to be treated like a dirty slut, this and that, right? Pardon my language, that's getting a little foul. I'm getting a little foul here. They started believing all women that said, I want to be beaten up. You know, I want a little Stockholm syndrome. I want a relationship just like that. Beat me, abuse me, I love it. Meanwhile, she was talking about anime and you're the ugly fugly Jabba the Hutt. She was not actually talking about you, bro. She was being heavily sarcastic. Because she was not talking about you. Not at all. No, stop. Believe all women ruined all men for all women. It's your fault. It's your fault. I have nothing else to say. But now that the YouTube short is over, welcome to the realm of Millenia. Be ye man, woman, child, a spirit creature, or even a demon. Be ye a native migrator, or maybe even some sort of invader into the realm. Welcome, for I am your host, the Millennium Mailman, and I'll be building for you long after you've already begun to acclimate and fit in. So go ahead, sit back, relax, and please do enjoy this Mailmen Monday. Right? Yes, that is the hot take for the week. Where are all the good men? The good men are gone because they believed all women instead of the right woman. But now that that talking point is over, let's keep the conversation mild and talk about some other things. I already forgot the other thing I wanted to talk about today. I seen that street sweeper and I just went ballistic. It was great. All the thoughts just went right out the window. But for conversation today, let's talk about music. Right? I've been struggling with this music thing. Before that, to you guys, I took a nap, and then I woke up and I had the 21 subs again. Yay! I think the highest number I've seen was 22, but that only lasted for like a day or two. Unfortunately. But hey, I went from 20 to 21. Appreciate you. Appreciate the subs. Appreciate all of you. Love you all. Right? But anyways, I've been working on this Pretty Privilege freestyle song. it's more of a recreation than anything, because Pretty Privilege just caught on. I actually wanted to name the freestyle Step Up, Step Back, but it's hard to figure the lyrics I had for that one. So I'm just pretty much basically going off Pretty Privilege, which was like the old name. Well, not old name, new name for it effectively now, because Pretty Privilege is more catchy. But it was Step Up, Step Back was the original name I intended for it when I decided I was going to recreate the freestyle. Step Up, Step Back. Nah, it's not as catchy. And I don't even remember all the Step Up, Step Back lyrics, so frick. We're just gonna name it Pretty Privilege and keep it pushing. That's where I'm at right now. The main reason I haven't done the freaking recreation freestyle yet is because I've stalled for so long and procrastinated even doing it, to the point where I don't even remember half of the freaking lyrics I made. I think I caught myself, I accidentally filmed myself, because I guess I did one of the 5 different triggers I have for recording feature. I put my phone to the record screen, because if I don't, I'm just going to listen to audiobooks and other stuff and get distracted. So I put the phone on my record screen, and I'm just like, okay, you're going to sit there and I'm going to try this again. But I thought I knew all the 5 different activation things for it, but I guess like yelling too loud would also initiate the recording feature for some reason. So when I was reviewing and trying to plan out my videos for the day, I just looked at the storage, and it's like, you don't have a lot of storage on this device. You're gonna need to clear some room. And I'm like, why? And then I seen this 1.5 hour long video, and I'm like, fuck. I didn't think the video was that long. I knew I was recording, but I didn't realize I was recording for a whole 1.5 hours. I'm like, dang. So, yeah. In that 1.5 hour long session, you see me singing along. You hear me talking about other stuff and just being loud and annoying. So if you dare watch the entire video, I'm sorry. I will publish it on Sunday, because even though I'm not in the Sunday shirt, because I wasn't planning on it, most of the video is me singing, or trying to. So, yeah. But the whole reason behind why the Pretty Privileged recreation freestyle was getting stalled is because I don't remember the lyrics I used. And the more time that goes by, I just remember less and less of it. So that's the reason why the Pretty Privileged Step Up Back freestyle isn't done yet. It's because I stalled for so long, it might be impossible to actually recreate the original. So, sorry. I'm sorry about that. But that's just simply the truth there. I stalled for so long, I don't have any freaking idea what those original lyrics were. I don't know what they are, and I might just have to entirely create a new one. If I even do that. But in other news, I'm going to record myself entirely in the process making the My Greatest Fear tune, which started out basically as a dream. So you can look forward to that one on one of these Sundays coming up. But yes, still the oldest. The next old song I'm gonna do is Let It Snow. That's still hands down going to be the next super old song. I say super as if I'm not that old, damn. As if I'm not as old as that song itself, dang. Older than the song itself, that's crazy that I call it super old. But the next pretty old classic that I'll do is still going to be Let It Snow, but not that one. Not the Frozen one. Please don't. Please don't. But the next like old R&B one I'll do is Let It Snow. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now. But yeah, I'm gonna do the My Greatest Fear one. I posted that so many months ago. I do need to actually do it now. But the only reason I was stalling doing the My Greatest Fear one was because I want to write it on camera, let you get a feel of my writing vibes and processes while I'm doing it. But hey, that's just me, your Millennium Mailman, and that's pretty much all I gotta say on that one before I start digressing too many times. This house always got the prettiest lights. They had the biggest freaking Christmas light and inflatables in their yard and everything as well. That house always has the prettiest of lights. But yeah, anywho's, I digress way too far. Like the video, comment down in the comment section down below, share for more exposure, subscribe if you feel like it, dislike the video if you don't, and by all means, peace, love, and happiness, and all the best of things to you, because this devil's advocate has nothing bright in their future other than the light of judgment. Bye.